Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Ask That Podcast here on YouTube. Y'all know me. You know, I love comics. I love black and white comics. And it's not just because I'm partially colorblind. That's a factor. I'll admit that is a factor. And if I hadn't watched a video where I explained it, purple, green, and blue look real similar to me. Like, I can look at a Mountain Dew 12-pack, the cardboard, and know that's green because I've been told it's green. But to my eyes, that and something that I know is blue don't look that much different. So black and white, and then I love anthologies because you never know what you're going to get, and you sometimes get really cool stuff. I love horror, so if you give me a black and white horror anthology, boom, and Gore, Shreik is that. Now the issue with Gore, Shreik is these were never huge print runs. A lot of times these weren't ever in comic shops. You had to order them direct from the company, or I remember reading about it for years, but I didn't find an issue until this one used CD and media store over in Goshen had a short box of comics for like X amount for X amount, and I bought one. And I picked up a few. And that was a volume 1 issue that I've lost now. I have 2 issues from volume 2. Wish I had more. Don't know why this ain't even printed, because you got Greg Capullo's early work in here and a bunch of other stuff. Let's check this out. That's from Fancy Code. $2.50, volume 2, number 2. And then you can find scans. Warning, contains disturbing material and is not intended for children. Yes, this is definitely not intended for children. Look at that cover. That does not tell you it's not intended for children, What's the back cover look like? Let's see. All new Screaming Terror, Gore, Shreik annual number 1 from the House of Horror, available at your favorite comic shop. I mean, it's not a copy in great shape, but I didn't pay much for it. Demon brand, premium red label, rum. Charles Ballin, who worked behind this. This is 1990. All right, so we got cover by Bruce Spalding Fuller, inside cover by Charles Ballin. The Gurch does the page after this. Then we get the Body Snatchers, which is a Robert Louis Stevenson story, but it's adapted by Eric Stanley. I'll Bite Your Butt, I'll Gulp Your Brains by Charles Ballin. Going to Remnants by Tony Tampone. The Gurch does a story called Will You Still Love Me When I'm Gone? The Gurch does another story called Out of Sight, Out of Mind. Then Crude Eaters by Mike Dubbich. And the Gurch does another story. Gurchain Singh became known for this series. The only thing I ever think that person ever did. It was just black and white, it's black and white horror comics. Very feels like not as underground as a black and white underground horror anthology, but real close. This would have better. Okay, I just recently did Flowers on the Razor Wire, which is a series similar to from Boneyard Press from a few years later. This would go further in the gore direction. That would go further in the pushing the real world horror direction, but very similar series. I would love to work out all the rights issues for all these different anthologies like this, black and white anthologies from Dark Horse Presents and Negative Burn and Caliber Presents and Flowers on the Razor Wire and Gore, Shreik, and there's piles of others it's not popping in my brain right now, and get them all reprinted in nice collections. It ain't gonna happen. It's a lot of the stuff that people who did it own the rights, and your rights you'd have to work out. Look at that. Look at that shit. This right here, I'll Bite Your Butt, I'll Gulp Your Guts. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. And of course, you gotta have a Fantico ad. So, and I always would pour through these ads inside of Fangoria and want so much stuff. Let's see. This is 90, so I would have been okay. I would have had money. I probably would have wanted. No, that's way too much. Never mind. I'd want those Monsters Attacks, Psychotronics. Family Portrait VHS. Jesus, $60 for Carnival of Souls. Wow. Any of them Fangorias, the Gore Zones, the Toxic Cars, the shirt, the Gore Shreik shirt. That's not too bad. I mean, issues 2 and 4 they don't sell. Night of the Living Dead, yes, definitely. All the Night of the Living Dead stuff from them. The yearbooks, Shriek, Deep Red magazines. This is in so much time working it. Oh, this is a great one. Okay, this is zombie coming. This is a Gurchin. Achoo! And his head flies off. Oh, it's great. Bella said hay fever. It's because they left flowers. Out of sight, out of mind. Who did out of sight, out of mind? Gurchin. That's t-shirts. That's it. This is a really cool series. Another one like this in both 70s and 80s with and maybe in the 90s was Death Rattle. But that wasn't always hard. Yeah. Fucking Gore Shreik. Love it, love it, love it. And if y'all got any issues with Gore Shreik you're willing to sell, I mean, reader copies help beat up this is. And I'll probably pay about $5 for those. Yeah, leave a comment. You want to get in touch with me, you don't want to leave a comment, it's ashatpodcast@gmail.com. And contact me, let me know, And also, if you're outside the state, shipping is not cheap. Trust me, I know. I used to tape trade back in the day, horror movies and wrestling, and I did a lot to Canada, a lot to the UK and Australia back in the day. And yeah, for what it costs now to ship like one thing to Canada, I could have shipped a pile of stuff up there back in the day. But I'm out, everybody. Bye-bye.